Namaste, yogis. My next 40-day meditation journey begins on Wednesday, March 4th. On this journey, we're going to be focusing on cultivating emotional intelligence. It's been a pretty wild ride over the past 5 to 7 years with global pandemics, wildfires, political divisiveness, the intensity of the evolving digital age. All of this has caused us, many of us, to be kind of like a raw nerve, emotionally speaking. And oftentimes when we feel those intense emotional states over long periods of time, we start to repress, avoid, deny our emotional experience. And in doing so, we grow numb, depressed, avoidant, apathetic. And numbing out from emotional intensity is not a life-affirming coping mechanism. A way to employ a life-affirming coping mechanism is to really allow yourself to experience these emotions without defining them as good or bad, but instead allowing yourself to see them somewhat neutrally, experientially, feel them in your body, breathe into them, and understand that even though they may be uncomfortable sometimes, they're not necessarily there to harm us. They're there to teach us. They're there to convey information. They're there to send messages. And if we apply a receptivity to see those emotions in that way, we can start to use them to our benefit. We can start to become collaborative with our emotional state. This is what is cultivating emotional intelligence. Feeling the emotional states in the body, breathing into them, opening oneself up to receiving those messages as information that's useful toward growth, evolution, and healing. On this next 40-day journey, we're going to not only be working with a book, a mantra, kundaliniyoga, breath work, and meditation, we're also going to be connecting in community, sharing our experience and learning from each other. The book we will be working with is from a very celebrated author, teacher, and healer, Brené Brown. Her book, Atlas of the Heart, is a wonderful complement to this journey to assist us in looking at our emotional experiences as if we were experimenters, without judgment, looking at them as messengers and co-creators in our own reality. We're going to be working with the Ganesha mantra, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, as a means to assist us in removing the obstacles of mental, energetic, physical, spiritual blocks that may be preventing us from making the most out of our emotional experience. And then, as always, Kundalini yoga to move energy, breath work, and meditation as techniques to support personal growth and evolution. We have a wonderful community of yogis who've been practicing together for years. We always have new people coming into the community. It's a wonderful way to stay connected and evolve together in spiritual community. As we grow, evolve, and heal, oftentimes we don't see that reflected in general society. So we feel as if we're alone and at it on our own, trying to evolve beyond the limitations of what we're seeing in our own reality. When we join up in spiritual community, oftentimes we then see the growth and the faith and the joy and the healing within a community reflected back to us. And it enhances our capacity to grow and evolve in our own spiritual identity. So I invite you to join us. We begin Wednesday, March 4th. I look forward to you joining us. You can go to caralooney.com under the course registration section to register. I look forward to seeing you. Namaste.